What about it, guys? Let me get everything rocking and rolling here and we'll get going. We're going to try something new tonight, so it's going to take me just a second to get it all set up, but we'll get going here in just a minute. I got to wait till I get my live stream brought up here. We get that brought up, I can see what's going on. So, what we're doing tonight, I have had several people uh, bring up this issue, and so we're going to try. I figured out. I talked to Boxman D today. She was on our morning live show, and we talked. She was telling us about keeping somebody in the green room to help, and I'm like, how can somebody in the green room help? Well, what we figured out is we could have, like, quote, a producer in the green room, and that person in the green room can send private chat back and forth to the host, right? And so they can also watch the chat. And so they'll basically do the same job. It's just I'm instead of having the live chat on my screen, my big monitor, I'm gonna have the private chat up. So when Nettie sees a question or something that I've missed, she's gonna throw it up into the private chat and I'll be able to see that because it's just a blank screen until she pops something up. And I'm going to monitor you guys on my cell phone. So we're going to try that out and see how that works. So I'm probably going to ask Justin to do it some. And so we're going to have Nettie and maybe if Justin, I didn't ask Justin today because I knew he got that baby and I didn't know how often he'd be able to come. But we're going to try this out and see how it works. And hopefully it will. I don't know what happened, Mary Jones. I did not take you off. Uh, it should be fixed. I don't know why it took you off, Mary. But if you say something in the chat again, I think you'll be blue because I just fixed it. So, another thing we're going to do, we have a lot of young, not maybe necessarily young, but anyway, we have a lot of moderators because of the way we do morning shows and night shows that maybe have not done it very long. And Justin and Nettie has done it a bunch. So what we're going to do is, because when I'm running the show up here on the screen, it's hard for me to help. Uh, if we have something going on, it's hard for me to help the guys and the ladies that hadn't done it very often if they have issues. So for the moderators that have questions or haven't done it very long, anytime you have a question or in doubt, ask Justin or Nettie, and whatever they say is good with me. So if it's a borderline call, they know what to do. They've done it enough. They know. So uh, anyway, so that's a little bit of house cleaning I wanted to get out of the way. It's going to be hard for me to get used to looking at the phone for all y'all's chat. But let me go over here and start at the top, and I'm going to try to start greeting you guys every week. That's something I've not done. I'm going to try to get better at that. So sometimes when we have a slate full of guests, it's hard to do, especially when we have a lot of artists coming in to sing. But I am still going to try to do better at that. So let's see here. According to what I got, I had on my other stream a while ago, I thought Timmy was in here first, but I don't see him even on my list. So I don't know what happened there. So anyway, there is Lynn at Farm Okie. There's Gina Payne, Foreverland RV. I know what it is because it's showing top chat on here. So I'm looking at it on my phone. So I'm going to go right back over here. I can see I'm going to have to make some modifications to this. Nettie's going to kill me because I'm doing against what I said I was going to do. So Timmy Ray was first. Farm Okie second. Gina Payne was third. Foreverland RV fourth. Nursing our travel bug wind up the top five. And our good buddy James Cattonese. Good to have you in here, buddy. Over the Hill RVing is here. A little bit crazy is here. And of course, me and Nettie is over here on the other side. And let's see, Rhonda D is here. Avenger RV Adventure. Thanks, guys, for coming in. New Horizons. Uh, yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Susan. I haven't got to talk to you today. Everybody, this is something. Let me go on down the list and I'll give you an update on Diana. But Scott Jones appreciation is here. Mary Jones, scroll on down. Weekend RVing is here. And last word I got is James was picking her up at the hospital, headed to mother-in-law's or her mother's, his mother-in-law, and she done really good. I knew she would. Uh, let's see. Let's scroll on down. Scroll on down. There is Justin and Christina. Thanks, guys. Victoria May Wallace is in here. Thanks for coming. Doreen is here. Uh, let's see. Thrifty Angela is here. Thank you guys for coming in. Scroll down. Y'all are talking so fast, I don't know if I'll catch up. There's Mary Cook Moore. Yep. Millie, Weekend RVing, is going through that right now. Mary, it's a pretty tough situation. All right, so I got that done. I'm gonna give you a little update. Miss Diana is not doing well. Uh, she wanted to go home, and so Jerry is taking her home. So he said he wouldn't be around for a while. And he called me today, and we talked, and he is going to be basically spending the next few days with her. So, um, there's not a good way of saying it. So, all I can say is be praying for Jerry and Diana as they go through the next few days. So, uh, that's something I don't like saying, but we have not gave up, and we're not giving up, and they're not giving up either. Uh, but anyway, y'all just be praying for them. Uh, you know, it's just one of those things that we just have to let the Lord handle it, and we just have to keep going. So, whew. Anyway, so that's the latest update on Miss Diana, and shift gears a little bit and go to Miss Millie. James is actually here, and we may get him up here in a little bit. I don't know if he can, and he may text in a update. But I talked to him just a couple. Oh no, it was about. I think it was right about 4 o'clock, which has been 3 or 4 hours ago. So she's probably home in the bed sleeping by now. So anyway, said she done good in the surgery, and they took it from an overnight stay to an outpatient stay. So they done her surgery as an outpatient and sent her home. That just blew my mind. Mary, if you made a donation to Millie, and if you made that $10 donation to Weekend RV, and if you will email me and show me where you made that donation, I'll mail you a mask. So I might as well move into that right now. I've got some guests waiting down here in the bottom, and we'll get to them in just a minute. But the surprise I had for y'all was that Nettie was going to try to start helping me keep up with the chat. So Nettie's got her hands full because you guys have a lot to say. Man, we had with 30 people in here. So that's good. I'm tickled to death. So uh anyway, so what the deal is, and the moderators can probably drop that link for Weekend RVing's tip jar. What we're doing is if you donate $10 or more, you get a free mask that my wife made. It's breast cancer awareness ribbons, We got them with the white elastic for the ladies, and we even made some for the guys to wear to support the ladies. It's got the black elastic. So I don't have a whole lot left. I don't have a whole lot of masks left, but we'll get them to you till we run out, and then if we still have a big demand, we'll find a place to order some more. So Uh, we have surpassed $2,500 mark, and I am tickled to death and grateful that you guys have helped us get to there. But I want to say, anybody that's got an extra $10 or $20, throw it in there. Mary Moore, my email address is my channel name at gmail.com. So daydream about nice things at gmail.com. So, anyway, so y'all keep throwing $10 in there. And hey, that tip jar, we set that up for weekend RVing. They'll have that from now on. So a week or two down the road, Millie's still gonna be going through this. She's got another, I don't know, at least one more surgery to go, maybe two. I don't know. I really don't know what all is involved in all that. It runs in my wife's family, but I've never got into that. Uh, uh, Never got into the whole process, and the way they do it now is a lot different than the way they used to do it. So, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is, a week or two down the road, old James is still and Millie's still going to need a cup of coffee. So y'all just drop by there just every now and then, even if we're out of mass. Just drop by and drop $5 or $10 in there so they can stop and buy them a cappuccino or something. So, but anyway, we're tickled to death with what went on so far, and I think he made a post. So, James, I'll just put it up here. So this is Weekend RV, and this is James. This is Millie's husband posting this. So she was recording a lot. I probably wouldn't delete her. There is no telling what that child will post. She is the most. She is a YouTube. She's for real YouTuber. Uh, she YouTubes everything. I don't know if y'all seen it, but this morning they done had her ready for surgery pretty much. She was on a gurney in her gown with wires hooked all up to her, and she done a 44-second video about what she was going through at that very moment. I mean, this girl is a YouTuber for sure. And I didn't see any fear in those eyes. I don't know about y'all, but all I seen was determination. Couldn't see her smile through the mask, but I know she was smiling because she always is. So, but anyway, I can't wait. We'll probably, if I had to guess, before the night's over, we'll see a video, or by in the morning, Millie will be on YouTube. And so I can't wait to see that. So, but anyway, I have just ranted on, ain't I? Let me make sure I ain't got nothing else over here in the mix. And I'm gonna bring up. We got a special co-host tonight, and y'all know her or know them. And let me just give them a proper lead in here, and then we will bring them up. Well, I showed the wrong one. Let me do this again. I was gonna give them a proper intro there, and I messed it up. Ain't that something? This ain't as easy as it looks, guys. There, that's the one I think we want right there. That wasn't the one we wanted either. Alright, well, I'm just gonna bring them up since I done messed all that up. No, I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm just gonna bring them up. How about it, guys?
Hi.
I was gonna give y'all a big intro, and I screwed it up for sure. I screwed it up. I had y'all saying, "Hey, this is Lucy and Brian, and this is Whoa Nellie RV Adventures," and I had it all screwed up. But anyway, I'm gonna have to do better than that, or Bill's gonna fire me.
Well, that's all right. You
So
have
what are
the
y'all up
smells
to
good?
today?
We're doing really good. We've had some really weird weather here. It's either sunny and hot or raining and cold and super windy.
Sounds like North Alabama here lately.
That's what it's been like here, which is unusual.
So just so you know, Nettie, I'm back on private chat. So if you need me, the screen is blank. So this is a whole new deal for me because I'm used to looking straight at the screen and straight at all the live chat. So I'm doing something different tonight. So the live chat's over here to the side of the computer, and Nettie's screen is right here in front of me. So I wish I could swap that up, but it just don't work that way.
Got it.
So anyway, so I know who you guys are. I've watched some of y'all's videos, and Lucy hangs out in our late night parties a lot, and so she's been getting up on the lives,
A
up
couple of
on the
times.
screen, yeah, a couple times, yeah, and she has fit right in, and we've. I think only one time we've got thrown off when she was on the screen.
Yeah, what was the story about that? I think we were on Meant to Be RVing's late night, wasn't it?
Yeah, we all got thrown off. I mean, they shut the screen down and it was lights out. They took it off her YouTube channel and everything. But they got that straightened out. She sent in, I think she sent in an appeal on it or something. And when YouTube investigated it, they reinstated them. They couldn't find anything wrong. So, but
Who
all
knows?
right. So I know you guys, and some of the people out here know you guys, but who is Lucy and Brian? And tell us a little bit about your channel.
Well, Brian and I have been together for 21
21
years
years.
now, and we started RVing a lot for the past 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
Yeah, and initially started off the YouTube channel so that we could, capture memories, let our family see where we've been, and I discovered I have a passion and I like to create, so I started making YouTube videos.
Well, good deal. Good deal.
We're both
So,
retired.
do what?
We're both retired.
Well, that's always good, right?
Hmm.
Heck yeah.
What? So you had a desire to create to start YouTube, but did somebody say, "Hey, you need to start doing YouTube," or did you just pick that out all by yourself and think,
It,
"Oh, that
it
looks cool"?
actually started because I was thinking I wanted to purchase an RV. And so I had went on YouTube to look at all of these videos to do the research. And I started coming across channels and I'm like, hey, that's a cool channel. Wow, I like that channel. Oh, cool, I could do that. So that's kind of how that started.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people get started. They see other people doing it, and I'm be real honest. When we first started, I looked at some of these channels, and I'm like, they got thousands of subscribers. I mean, really?
Right?
I mean, am I the only one that does that? That looks around and think, who watches this? You know,
Right?
I'm still amazed that anybody watches anything I put out.
Why is that?
I don't know. It just blows my mind that we got now 819 subscribers. And we have we got 33 people in here right now.
Yeah, but you do a lot of connecting with a lot of people though.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't do I don't think more special. Uh,
You like to talk in front of the camera, that helps.
yeah, I've always been good at running my mouth, though. That's a heartline thing. Mm. I tell everybody we're German, right? And so, Uncle Adolf, he liked to talk a lot too.
No.
A little inside joke there.
Right.
I don't think Lucy got the joke.
Actually, I was coming over here and I was reading some of the comments. So hi to everybody. And then for Everland RV, chocolate peanut butter oatmeal cookies.
I
Woohoo!
seen those. They look awesome.
Wasn't my
You're
daughter
right.
Erica fun to watch?
She's a hoot. Did she
Wasn't
get
Yeah.
that from her mom?
she? Secretly.
Secretly, huh? So I lost my train of thought, and you'll figure out that I do that a lot. Uh, Nettie, I'm watching your chat. as well too. So so I have to watch two chats now. And Nettie, boy, she'll shake that finger if I don't do what. It's a little scary putting her behind the scenes here. So, but that's what a good producer does, right? Keep the
Right.
show rolling. I've said
And I
all
can imagine
along,
she does it best.
yeah, her and Justin both. I'm gonna get Justin up here to do some with us if he wants to. I was just afraid with the new baby, I didn't want to put any more on him than he already had because he mods on about every daggum channel in our community.
So
But
I have a question. Is it all right if, well, one of the things that I started doing is I finally made stickers, and I thought it would be great if I would announce on your channel that we now have stickers, and I have some sticker mail.
you have some sticker what?
Mail.
Oh yeah. Hey, there's one thing about our show. Our show is not about us. Our show is about everybody else. So it's easy to come on my show and promote your channel.
Well, I want to promote these channels because these channels that I started getting stickers from are fun channels. So is that cool?
That's cool.
All right. So
We got an hour and a half to hang out.
okay.
Hour and a half.
So these are the stickers that we got. Where are we at here?
Oh yeah. I like those. I need one of them to go in my trunk. I might
Yeah.
already have one.
No, I don't think we've exchanged stickers yet, have we?
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
I have to go look at my trunk.
So one of the stickers that we got so far is from Honey and Me.
Oh yeah.
She is a sweetheart of a gal, and she has all kinds of instructions on how to renovate your RV, and she's a really good channel. And then I think everybody knows Susan with New Horizons.
Yes.
And Susan, I hope that you're starting to feel a little bit better. Did you make it to the dentist?
She said something about leaving early. She actually mods on this channel, but
Uh-huh.
she commented early on that she wasn't having a good day. So I haven't got to talk to her much today. So I hope she did. I haven't got. Has anybody talked to Boxman D this afternoon? Roy, have y'all talked to Boxman D? How's she doing? She went to the dentist today.
Oh,
Go
she
ahead,
did
Liz.
also?
She's having issues. Yeah, she was having a few issues. You couldn't tell it by the way she was cutting up today, but she was headed to the dentist today.
I couldn't tell last night when I saw her last night.
She come on the morning show this morning, and she was a hoot.
Oh, wow.
She was the one that really showed me and Michael. Well, she got to telling us about Blue Wave staying behind the scene, and we couldn't figure out why. But then before we got her off, she sort of filled in enough pieces. Me and Michael put it all together. And I thought, well, I'll try it tonight. Because Michael was even on his tech talk today. He was telling people he couldn't watch the chat because they were reviewing channels. That's where he would need a producer. If he had Shelly in the back, of course, Shelly's usually sitting beside him.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to see that. I missed it today. I'm definitely going to go back and watch it.
Let's see some more mail.
Okay, so the next one is Two Restless Retirees.
I like that globe.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? And they're also a retired couple, and they have a channel. They do a lot of adventure videos also. And they're a real sweet couple.
32 people in the house. Y'all brought a crowd with y'all.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
New her. She's Susan's still here. Not been to a dentist yet. Having trouble finding one that works with my insurance.
Man, I hate that.
Man.
Yeah.
They ain't nothing worse than dealing with insurance companies.
Yeah, that's
I'm
tough.
blessed. That's why I drive a school bus. We have great insurance, and about every doctor in our state takes it. We have PHIP, which is public employees.
Uh-huh.
And everybody wants to take that because there's so many of us employees all over the state.
Yeah. And then, of course, the next one we got.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
knows, Jerry and Diana.
Chasing the 70s. That's going to be the new name of their channel.
Yeah, well, I certainly like chasing the 70s. The older I get, the less tolerant I am of heat and cold and everything else. So that's all I have so far, but I would certainly really like to do some sticker swaps. I'd
Yeah.
love to get some stickers on
what
our rig.
what we'll do, if you don't care, we can get Nettie. Well, I got another question.
Well, tell them how to get in contact with you.
Contact us at wonelliervadventures@gmail.com.
You got that, Nettie?
Let me
Nettie
go
will
over and
post
type
it.
that
So
in.
anybody wants one of Lucy and them stickers, Nettie's going to post their email in the chat. And Timmy, you can post about your channel in the chat, buddy. And that way everybody can see it. And if you'll, just post it there in the chat and everybody will see it. We may do a little bit of fun here in a little bit, but let me, while we're talking about your stickers, I got a special sticker or a couple. I've got a stack I'm going to do. I got this one today. Speaking of, let me get it in the light.
Box Van D.
Don't y'all just love her new logo?
Looks great.
And then I got another one. I've got a stack. I got to do a trunk video here before long. I love this one.
Doreen, same here. Pause and effect.
That's a pretty cool one right there.
Dog bone.
Uh-huh.
I've got a whole stack I've got to put on my trunk. So we've got let me see here. We got Whoa Nellie's Gmail in the Gmail in the chat, and then mine's streaming across the bottom. So anybody that wants either one of those stickers, Linda Barker got a Daydream sticker today. You're very welcome.
City, Zilly,
Anybody that wants a Daydream sticker, you don't have to have a sticker to swap. We'll send you one. It won't cost you anything. I'll mail it to you for free too. If you want to swap, that's great. But there's Northwoods RV Life coming in. I hate if I missed anybody, guys, but we're just so where are y'all parked at right now? Or you
in
don't
our driveway.
Specific. Do what?
In our driveway.
Oh Lord, what state is that in? You don't have to
California, Monterey,
Yep.
California.
Oh, so y'all still have a sticks and bricks?
We still have a sticks and bricks. We're not full time. We're sometimes, and I'd like it to be more like a lot of times, but not right now.
But it's been nice having a port in the storm during this unfortunate situation we're running through right now.
Are y'all planning on going full time, or y'all still want to keep the sticks and bricks?
Keep the sticks and bricks.
Yeah.
We like to travel anywhere from like a month to 3 months at a time.
Yeah. And it's pretty nice, I think, to come home occasionally. That makes the travels mean more, don't it?
It sure does.
So, yeah.
We still got one in college. He likes 2 more years. And it's going to be a different story for us in 2 more years, which we got to survive this storm. But if we get through this storm, and I think we are, this ain't our first rodeo. So we survived this storm okay, and we don't have to dig too deep into the well. In 2 years, that's going to look a lot more promising from us, as far as maybe not full time, but maybe a lot of times.
Right? Here,
Right.
read this right here.
So Captain Jack.
For Everland RV says, I saw Brian wearing an Air Force hat on a late night the other day. Is he an Air Force vet?
Oh, I'm not a veteran. My younger brother and my father were both Air Force. But I am not a veteran. But I support them.
So Captain Jack got one of our Daydream stickers today. Good deal, Captain Jack.
And Farm Okie, our channel name is Whoa Nellie RV Adventures. Let's do our thing.
Whoa, Nellie RV Adventures. Yeehaw.
Woohoo!
So So you always have to put your channel name because it stays up there so long. People will remember your personal names.
Well,
Always remember that.
well, the reason I put Lucy and Brian instead of our channel name was because our channel name is so long that I didn't know if it would fit.
You're right there. Yep. You may be right. Y'all do have a long name. Yep. So, but anyway, and we're going to keep that. The moderators will keep it in the chat anyway. So we have very, very good moderators. I can't complain. Now, we've got some that are just starting to moderate that are still learning. We got 36 people in here.
Nice.
I'm telling you what, I'm excited. Now, we'll have 50 people sometimes when we got a music group, but it's hard for me to pull in 36 or 37 people. No offense, but when I bring in a YouTube channel, it's hard to bring in that many. I don't care if you're Steve Turtle or Slow Momentum. I don't care who you are. It's hard to bring in that kind of people on a late night Tuesday night unless you got musicians. But you think about Blue Wave Odyssey brings in 80 to 90.
Yeah, he does real good.
With 4,500 subscribers. We have 819. I'm excited, guys. That just makes my day.
Well,
It was all whoa Nellie, right, guys?
No, it was all you. You.
Yeah.
That's something. Now, when are y'all going to start doing live streams? Y'all do awesome videos. And I'm going to get to those videos. I thought I was going to have to stop the videos and go get my Dramamine. I'm going to show a video in a minute, guys. Y'all think the little swing thing I showed a couple weeks ago made y'all sick? I'm fixing to make y'all sick.
Oh no! What video is that? That's going to make everybody sick.
No, where you walk out on that and sit down. I think y'all were at the Grand Canyon.
Oh, the Grand Canyon.
Oh, I was sick. I was backing up. Me and heights don't do well. Now I had to learn to rappel when I was a medic. But that was okay. I had a rope, even though backing off backwards is an unnatural thing. Something about having that rope in your hand, I didn't fear it. Like when you put your butt over the edge of the cliff and went over, that didn't scare me. But what you done scared the absolute life out of me.
I think it scared him too. He wasn't too happy with me.
You won't catch me on the edge.
I would not. My wife, I would have had a rope tied to her. Tied to not the tree that you were standing behind, but the other tree. I don't think you was in a very good place either. Time you heard that tree crack, it'd have been lights out.
Right.
So I'm gonna let y'all see that. If I can get it pulled up, we'll go and watch that right now. Let me see. I'm gonna scare the life out of you guys. I know I'm gonna get it right here in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that was the Grand Canyon one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's where I want to go. Right over there. Am I pointing to the right spot? Can't tell. Anyway, that's where I'm heading.
I don't hear the music. Where's the music, Gary? Oh, there. Maybe the soul yearns.
You hear it now?
Pulse. Yeah. Heartbeat of the depths of the canyon.
My hair is standing up on the back of my neck right now. It gets better, guys, or worse, depending on who you are.
Yeah, she would have had another cameraman had I had to be closer. Thank goodness that camera has a great zoom on it.
I could not have let my wife done that. I'm just being real. I mean, I know we don't let our wives do things, but she would have had to fault me to walk out there. That's just way out there. I mean, I would have slipped, fell off. I'd have been dust.
I was careful.
Look at there. That left foot was getting close to the edge. Oh man, that's amazing. I just
Yeah, I
could
was a
not
long
imagine it.
ways off.
Brian's up there laid out on the ground, probably passed out.
Yeah,
Was it
you
good?
couldn't hear his sigh of relief when I
Oh,
finally
that's
got
scary.
there.
Oh, my heart was
No,
beating.
I'm
I
just gonna
mean,
double
it
part
was
of you.
running
I
away.
came this close to going over the edge one year, so when Terry and I came
That's
over.
some beautiful
So
stuff
And that
right
was it.
there
You were
now.
done. No
I'm
more
done with the
daredevil.
edge. Yeah, that was
That was something. I just I was watching that today and I didn't know if I'd ever get my nerves settled back down. That shook me up right there. I'm just not a height person.
Yeah. Well, like Avenger RV Adventure says, you only live once.
You ain't kidding, but Avenger RV Adventure nearly died. He nearly fell in the Grand Canyon. So
Oh,
much
he
for
did?
that.
Oh,
Did
wow.
you?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, did you see his post? That's the only other thing I can't do is I can't pull up post and let me pull it up. See, right there. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
That's why I had the cameraman off at the distance. I didn't want to handle the camera being on the edge.
It would have been cool if you'd had one mounted to your shirt.
A
Yeah.
GoPro chest
Yeah.
mount. Yeah, that would have been
Or your
cool.
cap. You had a visor on.
Yeah. No, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that was cool. That was some cool footage. So how long did y'all
Bye,
stay there?
Susan.
It seemed like I seen in the footage, was it the Grand Canyon where y'all went that y'all stayed 3 miles out?
Right.
That was the day before we stayed at a campground, right? Well, not a campground. BLM land.
Farm Road 302.
Yeah, Forest Road 302.
Forest Road 302.
Yeah. And that was just 3 miles away from the visitor center entrance into the Grand Canyon.
The south entrance.
Uh
Yeah, great little camping spot.
do what now?
It was a great little camping spot on BLM land. It was a nice place to boondock overnight.
Take care, Susan. I hope you find a dentist.
So tell us a little bit about your rig you have. So what kind of rig you guys? I know what kind you have, but tell them.
We have a 24-foot Class C.
So
It's a Thor Chateau.
Right.
We've put probably 35,000 miles on it so far.
No.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Maybe no, not 35. Have we put 35? No, that would because our last trip was only 9,000. So maybe 20,000 on it.
Okay. I haven't
About
looked
20,000 miles on it.
So did y'all buy it new?
No, it was used. I
got
did research for about 6 months solid. And I checked out used RVs. I checked out new RVs. I went on all different web forums, watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I just kept an eye out and looked every day until one day a post came up on Craigslist for this rig. And I was like, oh, this is it, Brian. Let's go check it out. And I mean, as soon as we were there and we opened the door, we knew it was the right rig for us.
Yeah.
Brian and I both looked at each other. This is it.
That's great when you find something like that, ain't it?
And it's an excellent condition for the price that we got it for too.
Yeah, we it's almost like we stole it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
We me and Tammy, we've had RVs or either tents or RVs nearly our whole we've been married 32 years. And we've had something nearly the whole time. We went a couple years before without anything just because we just so busy. But this the rig we got now we bought back in October. And I sort of knew what we were looking for and we knew what we wanted because we'd had so many. We've had everything from tent to tag-alongs to pop-ups to fifth wheels. We've had nearly everything but something with a motor in it. We've never had a motorhome of any kind, and I've always wanted a Class A. And we may eventually down the road get one, but we look every time I'd find one, they'd sell it. Like, I mean, they'd post on Facebook. We wanted a work and play Forest River. We wanted the one with the aluminum roof, solid roof, because we don't have a shed to park ours in. And I wanted one that's lower maintenance. And we'd find one, it'd be gone. We'd find one, it'd be gone. And like every one we found, they'd sell, and they'd be like all over the country. And so finally, I started narrowing my search to the south, like within 3 states. We'd find one, it'd be gone. Well, we finally found one in South Alabama. It was about 6 hours from where we lived. And the people were, it was sort of, you just ever find one of those deals and you think that was just like you guys did. It was just sort of God sent,
Yep.
And I started talking to the people on Facebook, I think it was, about it. And the lady was super nice. And I'm like, look, guys, we're 6 hours away. I said, you have what we're looking for. If we come down there, is this like the price it takes to buy it? And so, and I was real honest. They had a fair price on it. I told them, and they told us what they'd take. And I'm like, because when I come, I'm going to bring what it takes to make you happy with the money, because I can't make 2 trips, And so basically, we bought it on the consensus that if we got there, we would just pay them if it was everything they said. And it was. But if it hadn't been for these people trusting us to hold it till we got there,
Right.
Right.
we wouldn't have never
So it
got
was
it.
meant for you to have it. That's for sure.
Yeah, because
Hey,
they had,
Box Fan D is on. Show everybody her sticker.
yes.
You got
But
the sticker, dude.
they had backup buyers. Like, if we hadn't have bought it, they had like other buyers for it.
Oh wow.
I think I showed Box Fan D this morning. I might not have. I got Box Fan D sticker. There we go. It's
There
a
you
big
go.
sticker. Look, it takes up the whole screen. Look at there, Box Fan D. Your sticker takes up the whole screen. I can't even fit it all in. She talks about it being small. I think it's great. It'll fit on my trunk great. But yeah. So when you seen your Class C, you knew when you walked in that's what you wanted.
Oh yeah, and she has Nellie is her name,
Yeah.
and she hasn't let us down at all. We've taken
Right.
her places.
Got stuck in the snow.
Almost got stuck in some trees.
Yep.
So
Oh, yeah.
so like I guess it's a gas burner, right? Is it a Ford
Mhm.
chassis?
Chevy.
Chevy.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm not real familiar with all the C classes and what chassis. I know there's a lot of Ford chassis out there.
Mhm.
I didn't know how many Chevrolets there was.
Yep. Yeah, it's a Chevy V8. And the only thing we've really done to Nellie to upgrade is, well, other than Lucy decorating the inside, putting up the spice rack and some other items and stuff,
Here,
we switched over from lead acid to lithium batteries.
Spice Rack.
Spice rack.
Oh, I like that. So them lithium batteries was cheap.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You need a
Pocket change.
sponsor, don't you, Lucy? Lucy asked me one night how I did the sponsors. I know now why. Y'all got batteries.
But you know what? It's one of the best decisions we've made, because now we have no worries. We can go days if we have to without needing to charge the batteries. It's a worry-free experience, and I love that part of it.
Yeah, we haven't come close to running the batteries out.
Yeah.
So.
And
Speaking
we
of,
can do a lot of boondocking on these batteries.
me and Tammy, before all this happened, was fixing to buy that Cummins Power Stroke portable generator. You know, the one they got out. It's like 4,500.
Right.
Real quiet. It's supposed to compete with the Honda.
Uh,
Yeah.
And I was matter of fact, you know how you stick money back for certain projects? I still have my money stuck back for that. I had saved up to buy one because we're not going to get to do, we're in Alabama. We don't have BLM land. Not a lot of
Right,
land.
right.
Wasn't it in Alabama that hog pen campground?
Yeah, there's a few. Maybe
We paid $2 for
No.
camping in
I
Alabama.
thought that was Florida.
Was it
I
Florida
think it was
or
Florida.
is
No, it was
Alabama?
Florida. That was Florida.
Oh,
Yeah. Once you go east of the Mississippi, the BLM land kind of runs dry.
yeah. We spent a lot of time in Cracker Barrels.
Yeah, what we're wanting to do is where Susan lives up in the Smoky Mountains.
Uh-huh.
They have some good campgrounds up on the Blue Ridge Parkway,
Mm-hmm.
but they're like no hookup. Like you pay so much to park.
Right.
And they don't have like power. You have to first get your rig up there, and then when you get up there, you're just renting a space, but you got the views over the mountains. And
Right.
so that's what we're wanting. That's the only reason I was even going to buy a generator so we could go camping there.
What type of rig do you have?
We have a 27.5 foot work and play toy hauler.
A toy
It-
hauler. Okay.
Forest River. We got the toy hauler. We had planned on using ours for business and pleasure,
Uh-huh.
and that's still somewhat of a goal of ours. We're talking about a lot of things right now because our business is, until they lift social distancing, we're out of business.
Right.
Our entertainment business. We have another business that the reason we bought the camper. So we're going to integrate it. We're going to see if in the process of being down that we can build our other business. So, you know, the Lord might bless us. We might not have to do the entertainment business. You know, God moves mountains for a lot of people for a lot of different things. So,
Right.
so we're just sort of just taking today for today and letting tomorrow come when it comes.
So in our Class C, we have our generator is built into the rig, so we don't have to carry it like pull trailers do.
Well, see, ours had a spot for it, but the people didn't upgrade to get it.
Uh-huh.
And it is the only outside storage space I have because I have a toy hauler, right? So you don't have any storage. So, and to buy a generator to go in that hole is ridiculous, like $4,000 and $5,000 for one that fits in that versus $1,500, and I can keep it in my truck.
Right.
I have one of them metal top, the garage door tops on my pickup, so I can roll it and lock it.
The tonneau cover.
Yeah. But it's like a metal one. It rolls like a garage door.
Uh-huh.
And so I think it's short enough I can keep it in there. If not, I can build me a place to put it on my trailer.
And do you have solar?
No. See, we
Not
don't plan. That was the reason for the generator. If I have a generator, I don't have to have all that.
Right.
Generator is what? $1,200 for that Power Stroke one, the Cummins. It's $4,500. It'll run my air conditioner. And so, and it's quiet like the Honda. So, no more than we would be boondocking. I just don't know that solar would ever pay. Now, if we ever go most of the time, swap rigs, that's a whole different deal because I'd like to go out west. We've never been out west.
Oh, you're definitely going to have to come out west.
Yeah.
See, because most of our experience is out west and southwest. So there's a lot of boondocking that can be done out here. So that's why we have the generator, the solar, and the upgraded battery. So we can spend a long time out in these fantastic places.
All y'all have to have the dump station, ain't you?
You're right.
So we have a 110-gallon fresh water tank. Ours was set up. We have a fuel station, which I don't need the fuel station, but we have a fuel station, 110-gallon water. We have a big gray and black tank, but I forgot what the gallons are on it. Yeah.
Because when the last 2 years that we've been at Quartzsite, we've stayed for about a week each time or a little longer, and we boondocked the entire time.
And we only have a 38-gallon freshwater tank. So it can be done on a lot less than what you've got.
Yeah, so how, like when y'all, and I guess this would have been a good Roy and Becky question one day too. But how do y'all get by on the dump tank? So on the black
Well, when we
tank,
fill them up, we go dump them.
I mean, they have places in that area that
Oh
you
yeah,
can
oh
pay
yeah,
to dump.
yeah, oh yeah. There's and more are coming online all the time. A lot of states now, the rest areas will have dump stations.
We have them in Alabama, but I
Yeah.
just didn't know how close they would be and how frequent, they would be together.
For us, we could probably go 7 days, but I'm most comfortable with 4 days and then finding a dump station.
So
Just
do you?
because I don't want to wait till we're super full before we dump.
And we have a new rule on Nellie when we're traveling. Is if we're going to be in -5-degree weather, we try to dump before we get to the cold, as opposed to
I guess y'all
after.
have a video on that.
Well, a video will come up on that because we did try to do a dump once and we had nothing came out. Everything was
Yeah.
frozen.
We had a popsicle dump.
Wow.
That was
Wow.
fun.
Yeah.
So,
So
wow.
we learned real quick about antifreeze in your black and gray tanks if you don't want everything to freeze on you.
Well, I'm just going to tell you right now that Tammy Hartline, my wife, is not going anywhere where it's cold. So you don't have to worry about us having that issue.
Oh, but some of the best places to visit are better when it's a little colder outside because there's not the crowds.
Well,
yeah, there was a
like
lot
the Smoky Mountains, you want to go in the fall, and it's cool, but like 50 and 60 degree cool. It ain't like below freezing.
Yeah. Now, our third night on that particular road trip, because the trip we're talking about is our season 2 coast to coast trip, and we drove from Monterey, California, all the way to the East Coast up to South Carolina, right? Yeah, and then down to Florida, followed the Gulf Coast all the way back until San Antonio, then went to Corpus Christi, then went north to San Antonio. Then from there, we meandered our way up to Salt Lake City, Utah, and then down to Quartzsite, and then back home. So we experienced everything from -5 degrees to 80 degrees with 80% humidity.
On the Gulf Coast.
On the Gulf Coast. And I'll tell you, I'll take the cold over, I'll take the humidity. Oh my gosh. I don't know how y'all can do it with that kind of humidity and 90-degree weather. I would suffer.
You just said y'all.
I did.
I think to say, where'd you get that accent at?
I think I'm getting it from you.
Too many late night parties.
Yeah. You said y'all. I can't believe
I caught that.
Yeah.
And it's much easier for us to warm up our rig than it is to cool it off. These air conditioners that come in these rigs, they're just terrible, and they're super loud, and I don't know, I don't handle the heat as well anymore.
I can close my toy hauler part, and I guess most people can. I can close my garage off. I don't have to cool my garage, and so that helped. But now I've not had it that long, so I've not had it in any hot weather. Matter of fact, we've had to turn the heat on a couple times camping in it. Hey, Richie and Vanessa's Travels, you guys get ready. We're going to bring you guys up here in a little bit if y'all want to come up. I want to showcase y'all a little bit tonight, and I want to show everybody the Blue Lagoon video they have. Talk about cold and swimming.
Oh, yeah?
I'm fixing to show y'all one if they got time. I told them if they come by, we would try to highlight them. Let me see here. Nettie is saying something about me in the chat.
How many are in the chat now?
So Victoria wants a trike. I'm trying to keep up with the chat and trying to keep up with Nettie. I'm scared of Nettie, so I'm afraid to mess hers.
Now, why would you be afraid of Nettie? She's a sweetheart.
Well, she keeps mail straight, and that's enough. I mean, that's got me a little worried. She's got a bike. She used to drive a truck. Uh-oh, she's pointing her finger. She'll always come to North Alabama and take my cheer away from me.
Oh, she's the one that gave it to you, isn't she?
She is. what those saying goes. I brought you into this world. I can take you out. Oh, let me get back over here so I can see my chat. I don't know if our friends stayed. Did they hang around?
I know they were here earlier.
Let me pull them back up here, see if I can find them again. I lost their post, the last post. So Richie and Vanessa, you guys still here? Are they still here, Nettie? You seen them?
I guess we should have wore more colorful shirts, huh?
Instead of gray. Look, we both ended up wearing gray.
Yeah.
Burning up the roads. What did your mother used to say?
She said that her mother used to say that too. I brought you into this world. I can take you out.
Okay, gotcha.
Burning up the roads got a channel makeover. I think Ricky and Vanessa must have bugged out.
Oh, they're not here, huh?
I was going to bring them up and showcase their channel.
So, Gary, what's your future plans for getting out and going camping?
Well, we got to survive this storm. I don't really know. We're in don't spend money mode. Our business that we eat and survive on is doing zero. We're in the entertainment business. Nettie.
For Everland RV, I agree with you very much.
But anyway, we're in the our main business, we rent inflatables and for like corporate events and birthday parties and churches like the moonwalks and stuff. But right now, social distancing rules and laws prevent us from renting any. And so we're at zero, like zero income. So we got some trips we want to do. Matter of fact, we've canceled 3 during this, 2 or 3. We had planned to go south and see RV Underway. Then we had thought about going to Arkansas and to see Troubadour, and then we was going to go to Kentucky. And then every time we turned around, but then this hit and we couldn't do anything. So we went into survival mode, like because we don't know how this is going, how long, you know.
Right.
So we started saving every dollar, and not to say that we're broke. We're like any responsible person. You prepare, but we're at a point that we're afraid to spend a dollar. It'd be a great time to go camping. We have plenty. We don't have much time. Tammy's been making masks, but we could do a little bit of traveling. And if we see a light at the end of the tunnel, we may. We've talked about, depending on what happens, we might try to go to the meetup in Mayberry. If we might just save up and just make that be our one trip or something. I don't know. We hate to sit here, but we hate to spend $20 because that $20 might be supper 6 months down the road.
Right. Hey, for Farm Okie, you know what my mom used to say? Hey, Lucy, you have some explaining to do.
There's my backyard science coming in. So we're at 22. We usually lose a few around the first hour, so we're pretty good. We're doing pretty good. So let me see here. So our other bunch left out. They missed out. I wanted y'all to see their Blue Lagoon. I have to revert back to Plan B.
Hey, Victoria May Wallace is asking you if you want her trike.
I thought I was confused. I got a text about the trike. So you got a trike. Oh, no, I can't have no trike. Tammy would have my hide. I tell you what I do want. I want an electric bicycle trike to put in the toy hauler.
Oh, wouldn't an electric bike be fun? I go over those.
Lucky Dog Production, they got one. I thought I heard him say the other day they were going to sell them or sell it. I'd like to have one for campgrounds, like when you have to park in the back 40 and you need to run up to the store to get a bag of ice or something.
Right. Yeah.
We
Yep.
stayed at a good campground right before all this happened. Did you need me, Nettie? You're blinking in and out. Are we good? Uh-oh, she's typing. We're good. Okay.
Hi,
Uh,
Jarhead and Ginger.
Jarhead and Ginger coming in. Good deal.
They're here.
There
They
is
can come
a campground in the Smoky Mountains called Anchor Down.
Uh-huh.
If y'all ever get up near Sevierville or Gatlinburg, it's in Sevierville. It's over near the Bush Bean plant. It is an awesome campground. They're really restricted, like they don't allow tents or pop-ups, but it's beautiful. If you go in we've never been but once, but we love it. They have
Have you been to the Smoky Mountains?
they have like rock fireplaces at a lot of the campsites. And
east of Chattanooga, right there on the North Carolina line.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, Gary.
No,
I was
fine.
asking. He's been all over the country, and I was asking him if he had been to the Smoky Mountains because I hadn't.
Yeah, it's in Tennessee, so it's the most visited national park in our country.
Right.
But,
The one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can see why after seeing Susan's videos that she puts up with New Horizons.
Oh yeah,
She showcases up in that area. It's beautiful up there.
Yeah, the closest we've been to it is up Chattanooga.
well,
So,
see,
that's as
next
close
time y'all come through Chattanooga, y'all got to holler. We're 60 miles south of Chattanooga.
off to 75.
Take 24 to 59.
59?
Yeah.
59,
We drove past there.
yeah, 59 runs you all the way through Alabama. It splits Alabama nearly in half. So
Had we known, we would have waved on our way by because we took the 59 up and the 75 down.
yeah, see,
So-
you went right through Fort Payne, Alabama, and that's where
We
we go to
stopped in
Walmart.
Fort Payne.
We did. We stopped in Fort Payne.
That's
We
where
went
we
to
go
the,
shopping. That's
Yeah,
where we go to eat on Friday nights if we ever go eat.
what's the name of that waterfall?
Little River Canyon, DeSoto State Park.
There's a is it a state
Oh,
park?
y'all went to Gadsden. Y'all went to Nakalula Falls.
Was that what we?
I don't know.
That doesn't sound
That
familiar.
doesn't sound like it.
We drove
DeSoto
up
Falls,
along
Little River Canyon,
Mountain
DeSoto State
Ridge.
Park.
She's gonna have to look up.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't remember.
We were in Fort Payne. We went through.
Man, that's
We had
crazy.
video going through downtown.
Yeah.
Man, y'all seen the Alabama statue and the statues of the group Alabama?
Yes,
yeah,
we were standing
we got
there.
video. We were there.
We're 10 miles. Our house to that. That's how close y'all was.
Wow.
Of course, I didn't know y'all then. When did y'all come through?
November.
Last November. Let's see, we were
the end of November.
Okay.
Because we were in
around the 21st of November.
Because we were in Atlanta, Georgia for Thanksgiving.
Wow. So I got family in Atlanta.
Us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an
Well,
uncle.
the next time that we go through there, we're definitely going to have to stop and say hi.
What we'll do is we'll book us some sites at DeSoto State Park.
That's it.
DeSoto State Park.
DeSoto State Park.
Yep. Me and Tammy camped there. We might have actually been camped there in November.
Oh,
we camped there quite a bit. We got contract with the state park with our business, and so we know a lot of them over there. So,
wow.
If y'all are coming back through, we'll all meet up in camp. And
we drove all the way up to DeSoto State Park.
Man.
Yeah.
We did a hike up in the mountains there too, didn't we? Yeah.
Hey, Ricky and Vanessa Travels. I just put a link. You guys want to come up? We'll talk about your channel. I just posted a link. If y'all can, y'all come up and we'll show y'all Blue Lagoon video and introduce y'all to everybody.
Hey, I think, Ricky and Vanessa, I think, are back on.
Yeah, do y'all know them?
This is the first time I'm hearing of them.
I seen them, I think, on Bizzo's Travels. Bizzo's. I don't know how he pronounces it. He has a travel channel. It's all about people that takes cruises and travels all over. He come into one of our chats And I went over to his live stream the other night. It's awesome. Like every single channel is about traveling, like cruise ships or
Oh,
something. I mean, it's amazing. And I think that's where I seen them at.
oh, okay. Well, I'll have to go check them out.
We're gonna get them up here if they got 5 minutes. They probably gained a lot of friends here. I think they came in this morning.
Victoria, sorry you have to go. Good night.
So, okay, they're trying to get on. All right, good deal. So, yeah, the next time, I mean, like we're in Rainsville. Y'all was in Fort Payne. We're in Rainsville. So we're 10 miles. We go off the mountain to Fort Payne. And so that's our big town. Like we have a lot of places to eat here in our little town, but Fort Payne is where everything is. Forever land, are we out to call it a night to get back to downsizing.
Richie and Vanessa are saying they're trying to get on. Oh, Foreverland, you got to go too? Well, you get back to downsizing. Good luck with that. That's one
They're
thing
meant to be
I'm not
RVing.
gonna do.
Ah, here they are. Good deal. Y'all let me know when y'all are ready. Give me a thumbs up. I think they're trying to set their camera.
Yeah, so how far west have you traveled?
As far as camping, we've not traveled far. Normally, all the camping we've done has just been Alabama, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. As far as west traveling at all, not much at all. Me and Tammy took a lot of cruises, and y'all let me know when y'all are ready.
Jarhead and Ginger says they're listening, they're downsizing while they're listening to us.
Yeah, they're fixing to be moving back to the
they
state.
they got quite the move to move
Yeah.
from Japan to here.
So what about it, Vanessa?
They're in Japan.
Yeah.
Wow.
They've been there for 8 years, I think, 8 years. And in August, they're planning on moving back to the States. He's in the military.
They're
And
in Okinawa right now.
is it Okinawa?
Yep. So when y'all get ready, I'll bring you guys
Yeah.
up.
And the last video they just put out was this bacon covered meatloaf that he baked in the what do you call it? The what's the name of the gizmo that he baked that meatloaf in?
I don't know. I hadn't got to watch that video yet. He can whoop me, but I hadn't got to watch it yet.
Oh man, it looked good. Good thing there wasn't smell-o-vision. I had to reach right through the camera and grabbed myself a bite.
So can you hear us, Richie and Vanessa? You can hear us?
Oh, there's Jarhead and Ginger saying he's a civilian now.
Oh,
From
cool.
the Marines.
Marines.
Yeah.
Jarhead.
It's called a Traeger.
That's right, Jarhead.
Traeger, that's right. A Traeger
Oh, a
smoke.
Traeger grill. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys ready for me to bring you up on the screen? I think they're trying to adjust the camera. So when you get ready to come up, you just give me a thumbs up. So y'all can't see them. I'm watching them down here in the green room. They're trying to get everything set up. So.
They're still fiddling.
Yeah, they're still fiddling, and I keep looking down so I can watch them. All right, they're ready. Here we go. What about it?
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi there. How's everyone doing?
Great.
Good.
How are you?
Good. It's just me. Richie's not home right now.
Well, that's okay. I found you guys. I think I can't even pronounce his name. Is it Vizos Travels or
Yeah, Vizo. Vizo's
Vizo?
Travel.
I had never been to his live stream before. He had been on some of ours, and I went over there, and I ran into these two yahoos swimming in the water, and there was snow out on the banks, and I'm like, what are those yahoos doing? And y'all were Blue Lagoon swimming.
Yep,
are wading in the water. Somebody didn't want to get their hair wet.
that was me.
So I haven't heard of you, Vanessa. What kind of traveling do you like to do?
We like to do any kind of travel. We haven't done RV travel yet, but it is on our list. But we love regular vacations. We love cruising. That's one of our
Cruising.
favorite things to
Yeah,
do.
we've been on a couple.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna? What state are you gonna come live in when you come back to the U.S.?
Well, we're in the U.S. now.
Oh,
We're in
no. Jar
California.
and Ginger.
Oh, Jar and Ginger. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Okay, I got confused.
So what
No
state are
worries.
y'all in now?
We're in California.
Oh, that's where
Where
Lucy
about?
and Brian
Really?
is.
What part of California?
We are in the Valley in LA.
Oh, okay. We're in Monterey.
Oh, you guys
Central.
are up north.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard Monterey is beautiful. We haven't been there, but hopefully we'll make it out this summer.
Paradise.
Yeah.
So everybody out in the chat, I met this. I haven't ever even met him. I haven't even talked to him. I think y'all an email, didn't I? And invited
Yeah.
you guys to come over. And matter of fact, I think y'all came to the coffee, one of the morning coffee. Was it this morning? Y'all may
No.
not, or somebody came. One of the people I had talked to had came to the one of the mornings, but anyway, I'm so glad y'all came. I kept wanting to tell you a while ago that I was going to bring y'all up toward the end. We have an hour and a half. Nobody follows us, so that's just what I set aside, an hour and a half, and we usually don't go past that. But I like being the last one in our little community on, so I don't have to worry about running my mouth and going over. So what's new? What's the next trip for you guys?
So fingers crossed. Hopefully, the whole stay-at-home thing will be over soon, and we do want to do a road trip through Utah.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's what's next, and then
Goblin Valley.
So if you do decide to do a road trip and you're heading up the 15, I don't know if you like to do any tent camping since you don't have an RV, but if you're heading up the 15 just out of St. George, Utah, there's a place called Red Cliff Recreation Area.
yeah, I've heard
Absolutely
a lot.
gorgeous there.
Okay, yeah, I've heard a lot
There's
about it,
a
and we
video
want
for that,
to.
right? From last year.
Oh, I have a playlist. It's called A Hidden Gem. That
Okay.
you can watch that and find out all about it. I fell in love with the place. It's beautiful there.
It's great.
Yeah, we drove through Utah last year on our way back from a road trip to the Grand Canyon, and just Utah looked so beautiful. So we decided this year our road trip is going to be Utah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Goblin Valley, a must see.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we could just sit here and tell you all kinds of places.
Yeah. Yeah. The Cracker Barrel on 4th Street. No, I'm just kidding.
Richie loves Cracker Barrel. So
I love them.
You know,
I'm gonna
we
give
had
you-
never been to a Cracker Barrel before we went on our last trip. And I ended up liking them because they're RV friendly. The food is halfway decent at a good price. I ended up like, wow, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, their portions are massive.
Yeah, they are.
And they're good too.
Oh yeah.
Grassroots Living had me wanting one of their biscuits with some of that maple syrup they were showing a while ago.
Oh my gosh, I was watching that too. The maple syrup.
Yeah.
Oh,
So let
man.
me give y'all a little teaser as to what Richie and Vanessa calls traveling.
Okay.
And let's see what we can come up here. Maybe I'll get it right this time.
We're on our way to the Blue Lagoon right now.
It's a really nice drive.
It's easy.
Their rush hour here is nothing compared to California. Their rush hour here is a fast day in California.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, they were in Iceland.
But it's just like snow and mountains on the way.
I can see the sun.
Yeah.
Sun rising right there. Again, the breathtaking views here. All right, we'll see you when we get there.
sun beats down on a lonely town a couple miles away from you. I saved your message on my telephone.
Blue Lagoon.
So hard.
Get me through the times my words aren't right, but you know what I am tonight. I'll be flicking through the pictures of yesterday. Alright.
That not look like fun, guys?
Iceland provides most electricity to their household.
Look at all that snow, and they're out in that water.
Oh, okay.
Basically, just the island is volcano.
Yeah.
Keep me close to you. Call me over soon. I know it's moving far, I'll be waiting for you.
And we're running
Awesome.
right?
No, I'm plugged in.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get lightheaded like we did.
You guys got lightheaded.
And
We're
one of the
on
hot
here.
spots.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Oh, the moon shines bright as the stars align in the shape of you. Everything.
We're in the Blue Lagoon, and I was just saying that it would be awesome.
If it would snow.
And it just started snowing.
Oh my god, look at all those
It's snowing in the Blue Lagoon right now, and the water is gazing.
Beautiful, makes me feel so blue. At times I lose my mind, but I know the one thing's right, that I love you dear. Oh,
Sorry, guys. We stayed at. I forgot to show you guys.
I told them the food must have been good because they didn't show any pictures of it before.
It was delicious. We forgot to show everyone because it was so
As
good.
promised, here's the desserts.
Creme brulee. Bilberries.
Yeah, true boy.
Yeah.
sun beats down on a lonely town a couple miles away from you.
Coming along, and this is what we found.
Coffee!
That's Bakari coffee is.
What up, peeps?
Hello, everybody.
Peacing out for the night. Went to the Blue Lagoon and
Awesome.
it was wonderful. We were there pretty much all day.
So that was awesome. So how did y'all let me turn off all this. So who said let's go to the Blue Lagoon and go swimming while it's snowing? Who told y'all about this place? And who made that a place that says, "Oh, we got to drop what we're doing"?
So it was originally we were going to go to Norway to see the Northern Lights, but then as we started exploring other places where you can also see the Northern Lights, we saw that Iceland had so much more to offer, and the Blue Lagoon was one of the sites that I had really wanted to go to. So
I can see why.
We just said, let's just go to Iceland, and that's what we did. We changed everything from Norway to Iceland, and we headed out.
Wow. That's beautiful there. I'd love to go there.
Oh my gosh, it was absolutely gorgeous. And that water was 100 degrees. So you
Wow.
didn't feel cold at all.
So, but like if you
I'd
got
travel through the cold weather to go there.
Yeah, it's absolutely worth it.
I mean, like I would love that. My wife wouldn't go for nothing. But what I'm saying is, if you got wet and stood up out of the water, you freeze to death.
You would feel a little cold, yeah, but then you just snuggle back in there.
Woo,
Steam would be coming off of you all.
Yeah.
man, all that hot air that comes out of this mouth, they'd be a constant roll of fog surrounding me. Oh Lord! So that is the video that pulled me into you guys' channel. That when I seen that, I'm like, that is cool, and I clicked on it and watched it. Actually, while the live stream was going, I had to watch it right then, so I pulled up a tab and watched it. I think I watched 5 channels during that live stream, and you guys were the only ones I think that I emailed because I like that. Just so unique. Like we don't get to experience that here. I mean, we have some places that are pretty cool and all, but that was just a little above what we can do here in the States. So now
Yeah,
where was you?
absolutely.
Now tell me again where y'all was.
That was Iceland.
Iceland.
Iceland, yeah.
I got you. So that was a pretty good trip. So what all was that a long trip? Was that like a week or two trip that y'all done, or did y'all
We
just
were
like
there.
fly out and fly home and
No, we were there for 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
So we got to do a lot of we did tour groups the first week that we were there so we could get an idea of what we wanted to do, and then the second week that we were there, we rented a car and just drove around on our own.
I got you.
Mhm.
So so you said Utah is the next big trip as soon as we get out of isolation.
That's going to be the next road trip. And then as far as international, we're hoping to probably go to Europe. We want to do the Netherlands and Spain. So
Nice.
fingers crossed that one will happen soon too.
Yeah.
I I do mission work. I'm a mission pastor. Me and my wife before we go to church, and I go to Uganda once a year. And so I fly through Amsterdam, and we fly around some of the areas you've been to. But we go from Amsterdam to Rwanda, and then back up to Uganda. And I get to see some pretty places in the sky, but I never get to get off the plane. And it's like I never get to leave Amsterdam airport because usually like an hour I got to get back on a plane and
Oh,
fly out. But I've seen some amazing pictures of stuff that's around where I've been, but I've never got to go to.
Oh man.
yeah. We're really hoping to go there. We're calling it the Heritage Trip because Richie's family's from the Netherlands and my heritage is from Spain. So we're calling it
Nice.
the Heritage Trip.
Well, that sounds
Perfect.
awesome. Now,
Yeah.
are you guys y'all do a trip a year, or y'all travel quite a bit, or does y'all's job allow y'all to travel?
So we try to do at least 2 trips a year. We like to do one international and then one domestic. And our goal is to, in the next year to 2 years, start traveling full time.
Wow,
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
that's the goal.
sweet. So, what made y'all sit down and say, "Well, we're going to start a YouTube channel. Let's rock the world with all of our travel"? So, who talked you into that, or what got you into that mode?
So I've been watching travel YouTubers for a long time. And one day, Richie was sitting with me while I was watching one of them. It was the first time he was ever watching it. And he said, "These people make a living out of traveling." And I said, "Yeah, they do. They just live their lives. They travel, they record it, and they make very good money out of doing this." And he was like, "Well, when we go to Iceland, we're going to vlog it." And I was like, "Okay." And we just did it.
Yeah. So, now let me pull up your channel. I didn't look to see how many subscribers you guys had. Yeah. So, whoops. Now let me pull up your channel. I didn't look to see how many. I accidentally hit my YouTube. Uh, so y'all
Hi,
got.
hi, RV Ashes in April.
I was pulling up something here. So y'all got 72 subscribers. How many did you have before y'all come in tonight? Do you know?
I believe we were at 63.
So y'all done pretty good tonight then.
Yeah.
I think when I seen y'all and I watched your video, I think you had 50, but that's been a couple of days ago. Or was it? It might have been
Maybe.
yesterday.
Yeah, we've gotten a couple overnight, and
So
I
y'all
have
just
to
have
say,
started then.
yeah, we just started. We only have, I think we've only been doing this for about 2 months or so. So
Wow. That first
yeah,
100's tough.
yeah, it's very tough.
Yeah. So we have a morning show 7 days a week. We do a morning coffee show. And I know that that time is early for you guys, ain't it, Lucy? So
Yeah.
our 10 o'clock Eastern in the morning is what time for you guys?
7.
7.
7.
7 a.m.
Yeah. So we do a morning coffee show. We have a different crew.
I'm only
Some
gonna
of them,
drink
some
a
of them
cup of
the
coffee
same.
by 7.
And we do it at the same time, Monday through Saturday. And Sunday, we do it on Sunday afternoon at 2 Eastern. So if
I
you
try
guys,
not to get up until 9 o'clock in the morning if I can help
yeah, Lucy's lazy.
Oh, I didn't. That's not lazy.
She
That's
stays
called
up.
retired, ain't it?
No,
Yeah, it's called retired. That's it.
she
These
stays
two
up late
yahoos,
watching you knuckleheads.
these two yahoos right here is retired.
I'm very jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we put in our time. We did our time.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, you can count the years that I worked by the wrinkles on my face.
No.
I can't see any. Don't worry.
So what was I going to say? My mind went blank. All right. So it's YouTube so far, your 2 months. Is it what you thought it would be, or is it just totally off the wall different than what you thought it would be?
I think for the most part, it's what we thought it was going to be. I will say the one thing that kind of surprised me is how nice people are. I was expecting people to be a lot meaner, because you hear so much about people just being mean on social media and all that
Trolls.
stuff. But yeah, but everyone has been so nice. And I have to say the RV community especially is very friendly. So
We got a big community right here. Now we're not a big channel. We got some big channels that's probably ducked in here.
Yeah, but we're all part of a great community
Yeah.
of people that are really good people that care about each other. I'm impressed by this community.
And
yeah,
we're not our community is for like me. What can I do to help you grow your channel? And Lucy's like, what can she do to help Nettie grow theirs? It ain't a matter of, well, I've got a secret to growing my channel and I'm not going to tell you.
No, I'm into supporting everybody that I can.
That's the way, and that's what our channel is all about. That's why I reach out to a lot of, especially new channels, and we get them in here and we introduce them. So you may come in. Our channel is only 820 subscribers, but we may introduce you to somebody that's got 5,000 subscribers, and they may carry you over to their live stream, and you may get 50. See what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's networking with like-minded people.
right.
Now not everybody in our channel is RV. Some of them like to cook. I don't know. We got singing couples and groups, and I don't know. Faith in the Fallen was in here earlier. Her and her husband, they sing, and
Troubadour, is that I can never,
Troubadour.
yeah, I can never pronounce her name right.
And so we're always helping each other, and that's what our channel, we have an RV and we like to camp, but this show right here started as Video Raid. We used to find channels like yours, and before we ever had a live show, I'd go to your channel, I'd see that Blue Lagoon video, I'd make a video about your video and say, hey, y'all go over there and raid them and tell them that Daydream sent you. And it would be a recorded video. Now we do it all live. I bring you on here and I tell everybody, I said, they got a cool video. Then I play it. And so I sort of sell you to the community, and let everybody see you live in person. It does sacrifice a little bit of views because you sacrifice a video maybe, but a lot of those people will go back and rewatch it. And that gives you watch hours. So
Yeah.
They meant to be RVing. Why are you calling us knuckleheads?
Because I called him knucklehead.
You call who knuckleheads?
Called Gary a knucklehead.
Why?
Because he's keeping everybody up so late.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey, Lucy's a party animal.
I know.
That's all I want to say.
I know.
We have a late night show. Jury, Holly, and Lucy. She comes to a lot. Meant to be RVing. We get together on here late at night. It's usually about this time now we get started, and we call it like the late night party. And we just get on here and goof off and have fun. And for about 2 hours. The other day they went to like 4 in the morning. I left them at like 1. And we just laugh and cut up. Just let the stress off. But
well, considering what I was like when I was a kid, Late night live sitting here on a video. That's nothing.
That's nothing, is it?
That's
No.
nothing.
So, yeah. So you start hanging out with us, and we'll help you grow that channel. Y'all got good content. Y'all do good on your videos too. I don't know who the video editor is, but you guys, whichever, if it's you or your husband, but y'all are doing it right. I love how y'all do it.
Thank you.
My guess
Richie.
is. Oh, I was going to say my guess is Vanessa. Vanessa's the one
No.
that does the editing.
I am technologically challenged, so Richie takes care of all the editing.
Well, tell him he does a good job.
He does.
I'll let him know.
Yeah, he does a really good job. And yeah, you
Yeah,
hang out in this bunch right
I'm
here.
like you, Vanessa. I'm just like you, Vanessa. I just bring the pretty face.
Right?
Somebody has to do it, right?
That's right.
Okay, so Farm Okie is saying y'all don't look old enough to be retired. It's called lighting. And we're farther away from the camera. You can't see our wrinkles.
Yeah.
Hi, Justin and Christina. Give Michael a hug for us.
Justin and Christina just became parents a few weeks ago.
Aww.
So, all right. Well, Vanessa, it sure was great having you here. I hope we helped you grow your channel. And
Thank you.
hang out with us some whenever you can, and we'll help grow your channel even more.
Will
We
do.
usually, this is our big show. We usually have around 30-ish. On the morning coffee thing, we have some different people, and you can meet different. You'll meet a lot of the same people, but there'll be some different people mixed in. And so, but we'll be telling everybody about you guys. This bunch above you, they've been hanging around a little long, and so everybody knows them. I just brought them on to help me co-host. And I didn't know Brian. Everybody knew Lucy, but nobody knew Brian.
Did we do a good job?
I just bring him on the camera to look good for me.
But I sure do appreciate you coming on. And
Thanks
if
for
we
having
can,
us.
yeah, if either one of y'all guys, if we can ever help y'all, all you have to do is email. My email goes to my phone, and so anytime you need me, just shoot me an email at our channel name at gmail.com. I think about all of our channels, nearly all of our channels, their email is the channel name at Gmail. So, but we may get you guys back up here in a few weeks and let you meet a different bunch if y'all hang out with us some, and I'll talk some of our other channels into bring you on their live streams.
Sounds good.
And we'll get this Yahoo bunch above you there. You gotta watch those. Lucy's the one you gotta watch. She's a party animal now.
Yeah,
I mean,
she also seems like a daredevil.
she did. Did you see that? Made the
You know
hair
what?
stand up on the back of my
I did
neck.
see that.
He keeps me reined in, believe me.
I'm the anchor. I'm
Would
the
you have
rock.
walked out and sat on that rock, Vanessa?
We did something similar last year at
That's
the
a
Grand
yes.
Canyon.
That's a yes.
That's where they was, the Grand Canyon. Did you video it?
We did sit at the edge. It took about 15 minutes for me to do it, but we did do it.
Oh no, no way.
Yeah, we did.
So did you
Now,
video it?
the funny thing is, and I've bungee jumped before, but you won't catch me jumping out of a perfectly good plane. I won't do that.
That's crazy.
Skydiving, I won't do that.
No, I'd do that before I bungee jumped.
Yeah, I think I do the skydive before the bungee jump too.
I could jump out of a plane with a backpack easier than I could do what you did.
Not me.
I could not walk out and sit on the edge of that cliff with nothing. I told her I had to learn to rappel when I was a medic, and I could rappel, and it didn't bother me. I reckon because I had that rope in my hand, but I couldn't sit on the edge of that cliff with nothing.
Well, it's called having faith that nothing is going to happen to you while you sit there and you become a part of because the whole reason that I was trying to say what I was saying on that video was to try to capture what I was feeling while I was there, and to be able to feel the
Brian's over here like, yeah.
I can't explain in words what I felt while I sat there. It was unreal.
It is. It's a crazy feeling. It's a
Yeah, it is.
rush.
Oh, total rush.
Mm.
Yeah.
My legs were all wobbly as I was climbing back
So
out
am
of the
I.
rocks.
I noticed you was
So am
backing
I.
up a little bit.
And I was the one squealing like a little schoolgirl.
I couldn't have done it. I could. Me and Tammy would have had a fight if she was going to go out there and do that. We would have fought right there in front of God and everybody. I'd have had her tied to a tree or something. I couldn't have let her done it.
Oh wow. RV reviews with the Air Force guy. He's saying had a friend child go bungee jumping and they put the wrong bungee on his legs too long. Didn't end well for him.
Wow,
Man.
Yeah.
that's bad.
Yeah.
I had a friend that went bungee jumping and it worked and all, but he was messed up. Hey, he's okay now, but it took like 2 months. I reckon it shook everything in his body so much, and he was a sick puppy for about 2 months.
Oh wow.
They didn't really. I don't think they ever figured out what was wrong, other than the shock of that. Even though it stretched, but it messed him up. But I'm out on that.
Yeah.
I rappelled down a rock wall, but
And Scott's saying that it's the getting to the edge and coming back from the edge that he would have troubles with. It's the whole getting there and getting back that he
yeah,
would
sit. I believe I could sit there. I don't know. I'm pretty nervous when it comes to stuff like that. I don't know. I have a hard time walking across a glass sidewalk from building to building.
Oh
I
yeah.
can do that, but it still makes the hair stand up on. I can actually do that, but it still makes me a little leery.
What's the
That
name of that?
Beyond Beauty
In Las
she's been in
Vegas.
here. I just now seen her. Beyond Beauty. You need to get these two Yahoos,
Oh,
two channels I got on here on your show. You need
So
to
you
watch.
would so Gary, you wouldn't do the Stratosphere, any of the roller coaster rides on the Stratosphere in Las Vegas?
I love the roller coaster where your feet hang down. I
Uh-huh.
don't like the old school. I can do like what the Superman at Six Flags or the Superman, I think. I love that. Where your
Right,
feet
well-
hang down. I don't like the old cart because my body can't handle that jerking but oh yeah, I can do them rails where you get on and you straddle the thing and your feet hang
Okay,
down.
now imagine doing a roller coaster like that, but on top of a how many story building?
It's 1,000 feet.
It's 1,000 feet up in the air on the roof of this building in Las Vegas. It's called the Stratosphere, and they have roller coaster rides up there, and they roller coast you around out of the edge over the building. Could you do that?
I actually think I could do that because you're strapped in. I like the adrenaline rush. I just something about the fear of no control. See what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like if you had started slipping, it'd been lights out.
Yep.
You'd had a long fall too.
Yeah, when I want to be a daredevil, I put chocolate in my coffee.
Hey, it ain't coffee if you have to put stuff in it. Lucy knows the only way I drink coffee is black.
Coffee with pork skins.
Yeah, I like pork.
Roy and Becky's travels are saying they're both scared of heights.
Roy is scared of Becky too, but he just want to say that publicly. We have a good time on here, Vanessa. Lucy, they're co-hosts tonight, but they've been around. Yep, she hangs out on all the. She's been on. This is her third live stream to be on, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Third time being on a live.
Yeah, third time being on live. Yeah. So.
Wow.
All right, Vanessa, we're gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna let Lucy and Brian go, and then Nettie may want to clock out. She's been working the whole time.
Hi, Beyond Beauty. And what was I seeing?
See you, Vanessa, and thanks for coming, and thanks for sharing your video with us.
Thank you guys for having us and for sharing the video. We appreciate it.
Well, maybe we growed your channel some, and maybe Beyond Beauty 3 and some of these other channels will invite you to their channel and do
We'll be
some
there.
live.
We subscribed, Vanessa.
Oh, Thank you.
So we'll be
Yeah, we'll
seeing
see
you
you down the
around.
road.
Alrighty.
See ya. So that's going to be an amazing channel. They've been on 2 months and they have what 70 something subscribers now. So
Yeah.
they these exotic places. But you know, my Uganda videos are the least watched videos. Mine with the giraffes and the elephants. Those
Uh-huh.
are my least watched videos. And I know it's got a lot to do with how I edit and all that good stuff. And maybe I can learn to do that better. But
You know what's funny? The video that we're doing the best on is one of the videos I least like. It's us talking about our pros and cons video, and that was a long time ago, and my editing was terrible. And I'm like, why is everybody watching that one? I've got this video over here that's so much better.
I got Northwoods RV. The live from last Tuesday is my most watched video.
Oh, from Northwoods, huh?
Yep. You know, we had him on last week and we talked about, you know, the free stuff of doing your YouTube channel.
He's
That's
a he's a very intelligent guy. If you've got any questions that has to do with YouTube or editing or anything, he's the go-to guy.
he just redone, I'll show you guys. He just redone burning up the roads. I'll show this right quick and we'll.
Good night, Farmoki. Beyond Beauty, I'd love to be on yours too.
So let me go back here. I want to show y'all burning up the roads. Their new
That's gonna make it
makeover.
No, it's gonna pull it off. I gotta sit up.
Check that out. So Northwood just redone the banner and the thumbnail and everything. Is that not cool?
Yeah, that looks great. Did he do their logo also?
Yep. Burning up the road was in here. I don't know if they had to leave, but that's their awesome new channel that
Nice.
Northwoods has been helping.
That looks
Pretty cool.
great.
All right, guys. I think we beat that hour and a half plus to death. Hour and
Oh,
40.
we did.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you very much, Gary, for having us on. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank y'all for coming. Y'all been great co-hosts. We learned a little bit about you guys, and maybe y'all's channel will grow. I don't know. I didn't even look at it before we started. So usually I do. So, but anyway,
Well,
I'll let y'all
we're not here to grow our channel. We're here to make friends.
make friends. That's a great attitude to have. I like. It's amazing how many when you meet 2 or 3 people that you get to be real close friends with. Before you know it, you met 8 or 10 more that you're real close friends with. Before you know it, you got 600 or 700. You know.
Yeah, see, I don't know how people could handle when they've got thousands of viewers, because I mean, there's a channel Brian and I watch. It's called Really Big Monkey One. And he has like 80,000 plus subscribers. On each video that he posts, he gets hundreds and hundreds of comments, and he'll respond to every single one of those comments. I mean, the dedication that this guy has, that he's able to take the time to, because his philosophy is, if somebody takes their time to sit and watch not just watch one of your videos, but to comment on one of your videos and like one of your videos, then you've got the time to turn around and respond back to them and give them the same respect they gave you.
Yeah.
And so that's the philosophy that I'm trying to do is, anytime somebody watches one of our videos, I want to make sure that I take the time to appreciate the fact that they watched one of our videos, they commented on one of our videos.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, because that to me, that's important.
It is, and it's a big job.
It is. So when somebody has thousands of thousands of subscribers, it's like, man, how do they keep up on that? That's a full-time job.
Yeah. Yep. It sure is. All right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go down, and I'm gonna tell everybody bye, and
All
then
right.
All right.
Bye,
see what kind
everybody.
of trouble we can.
Bye
Thank.
now.
We'll see you guys around.
Hats off to you.
See y'all. All right, guys, what y'all think? We still got 25 people here, and we went over. We're nearly at 2 hours. Ain't that crazy? So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed all that. Maybe y'all learned something new, and y'all learned a little bit about some of our friends, and y'all got to see something that was really really cool. And so uh, I know I enjoyed it. Of course, I enjoyed. I been hanging out with Lucy at Whoa Nellie RV. I've been hanging out with her for a few nights when we have our late night party, and so that's been fun. So let me see here. Scroll down and make sure. So did Jury come in the door? There's Jury. Hey, 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 Jury, you want to come up? Let's let Jury come up. He wants to test out his new microphone. Jury, I just posted that link. You want to come up and try out that new microphone? Jury got a new microphone. There it is. Jury Holly. You ready, Jury? What about it, Jury Holly?
Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear
We
me?
got a nope. We can hear you, but we got a delay on it.
I heard you said this was a plug and play.
Me?
No.
You're messing with me is what you're doing.
No. Test, test, test.
It works. It works great.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah. But
Oh, I thought you was messing with me.
we can hear you a lot better when you talk into the mic.
Well, it won't boom to my table. My table's too thick. I had to put it on a little tripod thing.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You're using a tripod off of it. That's cool.
It won't squeeze on my table.
Well, I got one of these white plastic tables, and mine barely would go up on it. I had to slide it up on it.
Yeah, this one's just too thick. Does it sound pretty good though?
It sounds great.
Okay.
And I can tell it's working because when you lean back from it, the sound gets quieter.
So I need to have that boom so I can get it a little bit closer.
Yep. Yep. I took my phone piece off.
Can you just make sure that you think this is good?
Nettie, you want to come up here?
Hey, I just wanted to test it out. I gotta go downstairs. So thank you.
All right. Tell Diana we love you guys and we're praying for you guys.
Well, thank you.
All right. See you. I'll let you go, buddy. I was going to make sure he didn't want to come back up. He went down. Nettie, you want to come up a second? Thanks, Nettie. You done an awesome job. Did I do good? Did I catch most of your messages?
Yeah.
So Nettie behind the scenes shooting up messages to me, and I'd miss them occasionally, and I'd look and I thought, "Whoops," and I'd have to go back and get them. I think that worked pretty good. How did it work on your end?
I think it worked pretty good. I was hoping I was grabbing what you needed to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it went good. And it's really nothing any different other than the texting distracts me. And two, that's my other screen. So when we text, I have to kill this screen to answer my text. And then that just throws my whole concentration off. Where I can look at it here and it's not that big a deal. It's still got everything I need.
Mm-hmm.
the only thing that would make this better is I'm gonna have to get me another monitor to make this a little bit bigger. But I think it worked pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. And what I didn't realize is I was able to copy and paste it. I was first typing it in, and then I thought, well, let me see if I can just grab the whole link. And I was able to do that and shoot in the name and the question all at once.
Yeah, that works good too.
Yeah.
Be nice if we had a place. See, like when I do banners,
Uh-huh.
I can create a bunch of banners and keep it. It would be nice if, and I don't know if StreamYard's thought of it, but they need a producer access to it. So, like if something happened to my live stream or my internet connection, it would be great if it could stream from two sources, like me and you. And though
Right.
if mine cut off, it wouldn't just kill the whole live. You could
Mhm.
like my computer. My computer's died twice during live streams, and so if something happened, my computer shut down. There'd be somebody here to take care of it,
Yeah, exactly.
so it wouldn't just be a quick shut off.
So what did you think about it? Did you like it? Did it
I
work
like
out pretty
it.
good for
It
you?
is going to take. I think what I'm going to do is do it the way that I wasn't going to do it. In other words, I think I'm still going to have to run my comments and just try to
Mhm.
make sure I look at that red button. So on the private chat button,
Yeah.
and just force myself to pay attention. The reason being is I can't highlight a comment unless I've got it brought up over here.
Right. So you can put it up on the
And by the time I go and come back, like if I look at
It's
the
gone
phone and
so
come
far
over here,
out.
it's staggered because it's delayed.
Yeah.
But I think that's the only way to go is do
Mhm.
producer mode, what I call it. Have somebody in the green room. I think that's the best way to do it. I think it worked out great tonight. I don't know that we
Yeah.
missed anything. If we missed it,
I
that
don't
means
think
me
so.
and you both missed it.
Right? You were working me hard.
Well, we
I
had
couldn't
Justin.
get up and I couldn't snack.
Well, we had Justin and James and Linda
Yeah.
Barker and all them. So we really
Yeah.
didn't have to worry about the chat
Yeah.
as much as we had to worry about watching the question. And I think that's probably what I'll do. That's probably the best thing to do. The best thing to do
Mhm.
is whoever's in the green room, all they worry about is looking for questions. Everybody
Right.
that's not in the green room, all the mods out there, they worry about the chat. And all you worry
Yeah.
about, whether you or Justin or whoever's in the green room, they just
Mhm.
need to worry about questions and comments. That way,
Yeah.
that's the only job you have. Have you got a green screen
Mhm.
going in the background?
I actually have my TV on behind me. Yeah,
That's
that's my
pretty cool.
TV. Yeah.
I thought, what is that? So, but
I know.
anyway, I think that's going to
Uh-huh.
be the best way to do it. So whoever's in the green room only watches for questions.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
think
then
it'll work out cool.
and then the mods in the chat watches the chat for trolls or whatever, bad language or I
Mhm.
try to put a lot of the bad language in the in my words not allowed section.
I got
And that,
mine too.
oh, you got it hooked up and going?
Yes, I'm
I
using
put
it right now.
oh, you got yours on a tripod?
Yeah, I got it on the tripod right now. Yeah.
That's what Jury's got his on.
So he's got the same mic, huh?
Yep. That's what look
Oh,
what he said. Because he said
it
it's
looked like
plug
a
and
fun
play.
time. Yeah, it looked just like this one.
Yep. So by the way, anybody that wants to know, we got a hookup with Fi-Fi now. So if you want the same mic that me and Nettie and Jury has, you can go to the link in the description and you can get it for about $20 less than you can on eBay. You buy it directly from the company and Nettie shipped next day and it comes with a 2-year warranty. And they got 5% off right now. So
Yeah.
Nettie got a better deal because when she bought hers, it was $70. Now they're $73, but it's
Mhm.
5% off. Was the shipping free?
Yeah.
Free shipping. So
Free
you can't
shipping.
beat that. And
Yeah.
if you buy it from the link below, we get a cut of it. So we get a little bit of a fee out of it. So
And Teresa was in here helping me too, Gary. It was just me and her for a while. So she was helping dropping links. I don't know if you saw that.
I seen her come in.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
So but yeah, if any of you guys that's going to start live streaming or whatever and needs a good mic, I strongly recommend the Fi-Fi mic. I had another one I tried. It never would G-Haw with my laptop. I'm not saying it's a bad microphone. We had two. They sent us a replacement. We still couldn't get it to work. We plugged this Fi-Fi up. I plugged it in the USB, went to StreamYard, swapped mic to the USB mic, and that's all I done.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've got the link to that and the way of saving y'all some money there. So if anybody wants to use it, they're more than welcome. The link is in the description. So Nettie, that's where she got hers through the link. So that's a good way to
I got
get
it on the first day that you had it up there. I had no idea it was the first day, but I snatched it.
Nettie was the first customer we had.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget about the mask for Millie too. We're still doing that. I have more men masks than ladies. I probably have about 20-ish masks left. And so if anybody wants a mask, they need to do their donation and get me an email so we can get those mailed out. If we get a big demand for them, we might find another place to get some more. But right now, that's all we have. Becky said, Roy has a big enough mouth. He doesn't need a microphone. I would agree with that statement. Yep. So, but yeah, don't forget about the mask for Millie. So, what else?
Yeah.
I think we've covered about everything, ain't we?
Think so.
So I thought Jerry might come back in, but he may be taking care of Miss Diana. So what we're going to do, we're going to wrap this up. And then if any of our late night party people want to start one, you're more than welcome. I don't want to take up all the watch time. So we're going to jump off. And any of you guys that don't want to stay up for the late night party, you guys can bug out. And I don't know if Meant to Be RVing or Nettie or Jerry may even start one. I don't know. Somebody may start a late night party, and that'll usually go an hour or so, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6.
Yeah.
You never know. And you never know. Lucy may come in and get us all thrown in YouTube jail. So that happened twice in one night. That's all I'm saying. And Lucy just happened to be on that night. We had never been put in jail before. All right. Thanks, Nettie.
Thank you, Gary.
I appreciate everything you do for the channel and all the hard work. I know everybody that you help is appreciative because that's a big job being a moderator. So
thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. So I will see y'all at the late night party if anybody starts one. I'm not going to start it. So if any of you guys want to do it, I'll jump on. So
okay. Good night.
See y'all guys in the morning. If I don't see you before, thank you guys for coming. Love you guys.
Love you too. Bye-bye.